Hey guys, so I just thought that I'd do a tiny, like, not really tiny, but like a little video, just because, as you can see, like in the room, it's like a real mess, so I have to really apologise for it. There's poos all over there, which I've got to clean up. They got a cardboard box there, which probably got poos in as well, but they really like playing in it, so that's there. And they've got the, Burgess hair here, which I'm running low on. And the cage and everything, basically. And then the crisp packets have been tossing around, which is why that's there. I'm not like littering things everywhere. That bottle though, it had like some things inside of it to use as rattle, and then my sister took them out, so I didn't know they're gone now. So yeah, that's why that's there. And I managed to find one of the bunny bushes, and I was so happy, which is why there's like fur in it now, because I've been brushing them. I also need to, I need to redo your water bottle, don't I? Need to redo your water bottle. They are really tame now. Yeah, so I need to redo their water bottle. That's all the hay here, so basically they've just been sort of just eating out here when they please, but I'm gonna put some in there now for them, just because I'm going to clean the room. I actually use a just pen and brush to clean. Oh, Smidge has arrived now. Here. I know water bottle is water bottle is sort of just like gone. There's nothing in there now. To be honest with you, they don't actually use it at all, so I haven't really been filling it up as much now, because they're like fully using their water bottle now. It was only being used because they hadn't ever really used her water bottle before, so she told me that I should give them a water bowl as well, but they're using their water bottle, so yeah. So I guess I just sort of wanted to touch on like a bit more on the topic that I talked about in my last video, which is just about Smidge's neutering. Yeah, so they're going to be neutered on the 5th of November now. Neutering, I know, like, I know that with a lot of people, I'm sure that, like, if you experienced, your rabbit dying during a spay or a neuter operation, you'd be put off it. But I know that these things do happen. She did have a weak heart. So it does happen. It's the anaesthetic. It's rare, but it can happen. So yeah. But yeah. Plus, neutering is a much less riskier operation. Timber has been neutered without any problems whatsoever. He literally, we were actually told by the vet that he'd be really tired when he got back. All he wanted to do was run around and everything. And that's actually how we got him now living in the kitchen, because he would not be caged. Now, when we're talking about because we're kind of thinking about when they're going to be outside and stuff, and we're not exactly sure how Timber will react to being outside, because Timber has we don't think he's ever been an outdoor rabbit. These guys have never been an outdoor rabbit yet. They're really young. We don't know how old Timber is. We just know he's under 4 years old, at least. So we don't actually know how old he is, and we don't know about his past either. We just know he was handed in, so into the adoption. So he's probably had a very luxurious life, it looks like, because he refuses to be outside. Last time he broke out of his hutch outside when we tried to put him back in, and now that he's sort of part of the indoor life, I'm not exactly sure how that will go. What are you doing? Silly Billy. He had like a bowl that they're pooped in the bowl. You pooped in the bowl, have you? This is like their favourite spot. It's like their little vantage spot. I think it's because it's a window, obviously, and they just, I don't know, maybe it's because they're here they're keeping them warm and stuff, I guess, because of the sun and stuff. Obviously it's not warm now though, it's pretty cold, just because it is winter, but they really enjoy this. So yeah, basically I wanted to get them neutered like the 28th of November, but they're fully booked, so I'm having to do it the week after. And yeah, so they're almost 7 months old now. So they weren't babies when we got them. So yeah. So they're like, when we got them, they were already sort of hormonal and stuff. They haven't been vaccinated at all yet, as of yet anyway, because currently I'm just like, because they're having to be neutered now and stuff like that, it's finding the money in order to vaccinate them. At my local vet, it's actually £35 each to vaccinate them, and that's not the new one either. So if we would have the new one, which is the RHD2 vaccine, that one's £30 and 25 pence each. So it's a lot of money. Like over £120, I think, or like £130, yeah, £130 and 50p it will cost to have them both vaccinated. And along with that, Timber also hasn't had his RHD2 vaccine either. So when you're talking about money, that's like a lot of money. So I'm actually going to have to wait until I get a job in order to do that, because my dad is currently having to pay for basically everything, and I cannot ask of him to pay for that. At the moment it's not too bad. I mean, even though they're inside, I'd always recommend getting them vaccinated, but at the moment it's just not a possibility for us. So they will be vaccinated sometime in the near future, very near future. They will definitely be vaccinated before they go outside. But yeah, so, and they won't be going outside until like January or February of next year, just because they need to be like I know that it's still like winter then, and it's just like sort of getting into spring by then, but yeah, so but we've actually got someone who's coming round to the house around that time, so the rabbits have to be outside. We're not exactly sure what accommodation they're going to have yet. They might have a hutch, and by the way, by a hutch I do not mean a small, like as you saw in past videos, they will not be going in that hutch again. It is possible that we'll be attached in that hutch or used in that hutch in some way, but we're not going to be doing that. So yeah, it's possible that we may be getting a shed or like a really large hutch, or with an attached run for them to use, as well as like another run, which will basically the run that we got now. We still need to get the guinea pigs a run as well, for them to use in spring, but we've got quite a while until then. I'm not going to get on one like currently, just because it's like winter and they won't really be using it yet, and I don't really want to get it all, you know, damaged and stuff. So I'll be waiting until then to do that, and then I'll just like permanently attach it to the hutch for them to use whenever they please. But yeah, that's them guys being really cute. I'm actually going to go fill up the water bottles now. Again, I really apologise for this room. I need to sweep up all of this hay and straw and stuff, because they decided to have a little party thing and pulled out all the straw. I actually need to, it's like really dark now, but I just need to like fill up, I just need to do veggies for the guinea pigs. They have the veggies in 15 minutes. I always like to keep to a schedule, so I always do the veggies at 8 p.m. Yeah, so good. Like I was doing it at the same time. They're eating their seafood tropes at the moment. Look, they both do it at the same time. How cute is that? I know it shouldn't be cute, but I just find a lot of gross things cute. Yeah, I'm actually probably going to give the rest of this to the guinea pigs. This is the, I can't remember what it's called, but they absolutely adored this. Like over the other one, they didn't really take that much interest, but this, all of the pets absolutely love it. I really recommend it. I might put I'll probably put in the description, but if you want to know what that is, it's in my National Pet Show haul. I will definitely be getting that again. They really like to forage with it. Like as soon as I chuck it in, they're just all over looking for it, so which is really good. It's so cute and soft. And I made a video about Smidge being skinny, but he's actually getting much better now, so I'm glad about that. You can't actually feel his spine really now, which is really good. Or his hip bones. So, but he was like really skinny. I'm guessing from when I got him. I'm not exactly sure why. Smudge is much bigger, as you can see. It wasn't about food or anything like that, because I watched them eat basically, just so I know that they are getting the same amount each. As Smidge actually eats more than Smudge, which is pretty strange for that. But yeah, I'm just going to go quickly fill up the water bottles and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done the water bowl. As you can see, Smudge is drinking out at the moment because I haven't put his water bottle in yet. Hi Smidge! So good. I know it's really easy to get them mixed up. I can tell them apart pretty easily now. You know, like when you have friends that are twins, and then it's pretty easy to tell them apart. After a while, it's going to be difficult to do with one hand, but I'm going to attempt it. I really recommend these bottles. Like a lot of people think that they say that they drip. Woo. But I've never found any problem with mine, to be honest. This is actually one that I got from a lady on eBay with this cage and the carrier, which only cost me in total £10, and I got everything with it. And because it was like on a bid thing, and I was the only person who bidded on it, so because she was local to me, and so I was able to bid on it, thankfully, and I was able to get this cage. But yeah, I find that the bottle doesn't drip like at all. As you can see, the bottle isn't dripping currently. But yeah, so yeah, the vet, she was actually really good. She actually, like, because I know a lot of vets, when I go to them, they don't actually tell me about anything really when you're taking them to the vet. So like they tell me stuff, but they don't tell me about what I should do when I bring them to the vets and stuff like that. And they just told me that to make sure that they're constantly drinking and stuff like that beforehand, and they're eating, and actually bring some of their food with them. I never had a vet tell me to bring food with me before to the vets. I'd always done it obviously, but I'd never been asked to do it. And then she also said to bring like a toy or something that's familiar to them, so it doesn't stress them out as much. And I think I'm going to take this because, as you can see, they absolutely adored it. Adore it still. They haven't actually decided because it's been lying on the side, so it's like that in the cage. But really, I know I probably said this in like a past video, but I really recommend this. Absolutely adore it. Well, I don't absolutely adore it, they absolutely adore it. And I absolutely adore it because they absolutely adore it. I can't speak. Again, this is falling off. I do recommend this still because it was great fun for them until it fell off. And that was like my fault because I was like pulling on it trying to bring it towards me, but I'll try and connect it again, but I might just leave it this time actually. But yeah, they do have quite a few toys in here, but they've all got just vanished because they've been buried. I don't really have like a pooing seat. They've also got this in there as well. This was basically on offer because they used to be selling these for like £3. Well, not just this, they sold the kite with it as well for £3. And then when I went to Pets at Home, I had £2 with me, and they had two things that were on offer. So I got this and the kite, and then the tug and gnaw as well. So they cost me £1 each. So that was good. Yeah, so I'm actually just sort of I've actually started I think I said this as well in another video, but I actually started putting straw in the cage. I didn't before, it was always just bedding, but I decided to do it now just because it is getting pretty cold. Even in my room it's cold, so. And then they've got a stick here as well. But the guinea pigs, I will also be putting straw in their hutch, which I need to do. I haven't been getting to it because I don't know. There's always been a lot of controversy with straw. A lot of people say it's all right. Look at him drinking. And then a lot of people also say that it's not all right. I'm not sure how barley straw, whatever it is. I know it's from a farm, but I'm not exactly sure. Like, I'm not into the straw type things. It's always been hay for me, but yeah. So cute. Okay, I might actually end this video soon because it's getting like, this is one of my longest videos I've ever done, and I'm not even doing anything, I'm more just like rambling and just sort of sitting here. I mean, there was kind of like little points to this video, but I just felt like I should do a video on the bunnies because I haven't done it in a while. Timber, I can't even remember the last time I did one on Timber, but the reason for that is because Timber is downstairs and I don't really like videoing around my siblings and my parents and stuff because it's embarrassing. Yeah, well, they just think it's stupid, so but I will try and do a video on Timber at some point. And Timber is like massive now. He's not overweight because I've like checked. He's not overweight, but he's just really massive. I'm not sure if it's like his winter coat because he does live in the kitchen. He doesn't live there. He like sleeps there, and then the rest of the time he's like everywhere. But basically sleeps in the kitchen, and it does get kind of cold in there overnight because that's right next to the back door.